6,289,875 F8 FB2A 38 F5A 439 BB9 F74.jpg TLP Phase I GS1 Compilation 2018 Type Text Page 50 https://uploads.disqustion.com/images/C9B89 FD19275 E3B078 F7C186 A474 D940 CAF0580 B2F to boldface 5B004 EC0C85 F8449 B8.jpg-Q.26 The year of 1858 can be treated as a watershed in India's constitutional, political and administrative history. Analyze. Approach. Introduction. A line or two about what led to introduction of Act of Good Governance. Body. Split the body into three parts. One each for constitutional, political and administrative and mention points according. Conclusion. Two tutorials are must. Introduction. First War of Independence in 1857 gave a wake-up call to Britishers that they can no more take Indians for granted, and to increase their control and provide able governance they introduced an Act for the Better Government of India 1858, which marked new beginning in constitutional history of India. Body. Constitutional, Indian under British Crown. Office of Secretary of State for India, Council of India of Secretary of State, Office of Court of Directors and Board of Control abolished. Political doctrine of lapse was withdrawn. Liberty given to Indian rulers subject to British sovereignty. Withdrawal from social reforms. Divide and rule policy. Administration, entry of Indian into civil services. Racial segregation and martial class into army. Governor General and Viceroy positioned as direct representative of Crown. Centralization and supervision from England by British Cabinet. Dual government was abolished. TLP Phase I, GS1 Compilation 2018 Type Text Page 51 Appeasement of Princes and Zamindars. Note, around 8 to 10 points are required in answer. Each of the three parts needs equal concentration, so include accordingly. Also a line or two explanations is needed for each point. Conclusion, the Act was formal than anything serious at ground level. The British Crown and Parliament already had substantial interests and control over East India Company by introduction various charter acts. But this act made everything formal, and there was new beginning for constitutional governance in British India. Connecting the dots. First War of Indian Independence. Post-war changes and acts. Constitutional history of India. Best answered, Doreen. https://uploads.disqustion.com/images/d6ff 76f 15684 da8bc9c 846 b3f 3682808 d66 c395 b07f 12213 cdb 72a013 b615 b8.jpg-Q.27 The growth of industries in British India was more a case of individual brilliance and contemporary world politics than of British policies or support. Do you agree? Substantiate. Approach. Divide the answer into some parts. Emphasize on the two key words, individual brilliance and world politics. Note, substantiate requires mandatory examples. Body. British policies in India were directed towards suppression and subordination of India as a colony. The growth of British industry came at the cost of Indian manufacturing. Industrial development in India started with the tenure of Lord Dalhousie. However, it was largely a byproduct of world politics and cases of individual brilliance. Contemporary world politics. TLP Phase I, GS1 Compilation 2018 Type Text Page 50 To start of industrial revolution in Britain required greater amount of raw materials. Hence, railway line was laid in India to speed up the movement of coal and iron from the interior parts of India to the port. Cotton and jute mills were set up mainly for export purposes. Rise of new nations like Italy and Germany posed a threat to British hegemony. For e.g. from 1860 to WWI, Britain and Germany were involved in a naval race. Domestic raw materials were deemed inadequate to fulfill the needs, hence industrialization in colonies like India was initiated. Race to acquire new colonies in Africa and frequent wars required strong economies. Industrialization in colonies to fund war expenses was one of doing it. American Civil War. during the 1860s disrupted the cotton supply from the American continent. In that span, more than 70 mills came up in India to fill up the supply void.